to So Light. I like, you like.
So light. Hello there. This is your host, Noel. And
Kelyn here. Hello,
Ding, ding,
everyone.
hello. This is episode 11 already.
1-1.
Yes, 1-1, and you want to listen to more. And then next month is already 11, right? Coming soon.
Noel's birthday month.
Yeah, very easy to remember. Noel, November. I always tell people, Noel, November. Very easy to remember.
Oh, I never heard of this before.
Because you already know my birthday.
True.
So you don't need something to... You don't need to use something to remember.
Yeah, okay. I just always mix up the dates because I got a few cousins. One is like 4th November and then the other day is like 14th November. So I always mix up your date. I remember, I think last year or the year before, I was like, November which day? I mixed up already.
Then I was telling you one way to remember is... one day after you, 15. Yours is 15, I'm 16, remember?
Yeah.
Remember
okay,
last
okay,
year I told you?
yeah, I remember that.
I have a thing to help people to remember things. Like I just can think of something then okay, 我能想到个 analogy 还是什么可以帮你记得。So you say Noel November. Then
On the
我们两个
16th.
then 我们两个你是 15 then plus 1 After 你是我 16就容易记了。
Okay, can. I remember then. Okay. Okay. Easy. Yeah. Another way is to minus 10 because my husband is on the 6th
那个
December.
太远了啦，你还 just one day after 你就好了。One day after 你 but then 你还要隔蛮多个月的。You need to skip quite a few months after, even though it's in terms of day, it's the 15 and 16.
Yeah. I'm always the oldest among
Our clique.
Yeah, because I'm a March baby, so usually there's very seldom you'll have January baby or February baby. Yeah, so usually like when we sit in the table like, oh, the oldest one pay. Then I'm like, no, youngest one pay. Then it'll be Noel.
Yeah leh. In our primary school clique is, oh my goodness, I'm the youngest.
Yeah, the head and the tail
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, head and tail.
Mm.
All of them are in the middle.
Yeah, actually.
They are forever safe. The next time we should vote the middle birthday one to pay.
Let me see. Oh, I know who is it already. If you're listening to our podcast, you know. But I somehow think she won't know. Never mind, when we meet up, then we remind her.
Oh, okay. I know already. I'm calculating also. Okay. Yeah. I know.
I just did a hand sign because I don't want to say her name. I just did a hand sign to...
But usually
to
she
Kelyn.
blah blah, so she will be like, huh, me man?
Yes. I already know her reaction.
You thinking who I thinking?
Yes. Okay. So,
Okay.
episode 11, what are we going to talk about?
In 1 + 1 equals?
When two become one. I suddenly Spice Girl songs.
Yeah. Noel will have a lot of songs in this episode. She already told me beforehand. So you all prepare your
Playlist.
playlist.
You don't need things like Shazam. You just listen to our podcast. You can find out those 80s and 90s songs and 2000s,
I'm not so sure
early 2000s.
Like, yeah, I mean the younger Gen one, maybe they don't know what is Shazam.
Because nowadays they don't. No, but
Yeah, now it's
I thought
Spotify ma.
to find out a song. Like let's just say you walk past a shop, then you like, this song quite nice.
Oh,
Then
I
how
use SoundHound.
Oh, for me I use Shazam.
Okay. So we're geeking into apps today.
Okay. As usual, we will suddenly think of something in terms of technology or what.
And then we will, digress and all that. So 1 + 1 equals to
To become one. Okay, okay, no.
Just giving her more chances to sing, right?
No, okay, 1+1 is simple is 2.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about type 2 today and
Oh.
mainly about like both of our experience because as we all know, my core is a type 2 personality.
Yes.
And Noel here has a very
Yes.
fat chicken wing
Chicken
of
wing.
type 2.
Go, go,
Hey, bringing
go,
back the
go.
chicken.
Yes. So my I don't know, is it left or right side? The wing for 2 is very heavy. Heavy duty. Yes.
Yeah, lah, we call it fat and strong. Got muscle and got fat.
Very well balanced.
Yeah, very well balanced. So yeah, I mean we want to go through like the different experience that we encounter as a type 2 because I find
It
a lot
seems
of
like a
people
very common thing lah for the two of us. We tend to
yeah.
like encounter something, then when we share with each other, we'll be like, oh my goodness, that is a type 2 thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Immediately the two of us will, this one type 2 again. The type 2 来了. The type 2 come out again.
Yeah,
We are
like
always
I was
talking about
just
it.
sharing with Noel like I think during the pre-meeting or like maybe the previous episode, like up till today, right? I have this memory that I can never forget.
Okay.
Is
Please share.
is in my poly days, lah. So that's close to 10 years ago. Oh,
Oh my
more than
goodness.
10 years ago. Yeah, more than
Oh,
10 years ago. Y'all
okay.
already know our age lah. Some more y'all know our birthday now.
Yikes.
Presents, please. Everything is welcome. Just send to our. So basically, I was on my way to school, to the poly, and in nursing, right, every minute counts. So the moment you are late by 1 minute, you are considered absent from the class.
Wow. So
Yeah,
strict.
it's very strict. So they
Oh.
want to nurture that type of like you be there 15 minutes early, then you're on time.
To cultivate that kind of habit lah, to be earlier for work.
Yeah, because nursing is a very fast paced kind
Pace.
of yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess that has its pros and cons lah. And then if you miss the lesson, you have to go and take the lesson
like
again.
Remedial class, something.
Yeah, like repeat that lesson, but you will be taking it with other classes.
Okay.
So you won't be with your classmates. So I really try to avoid that. So I was really rushing to school that day. I was late. I was almost late. Like I have 5 minutes to run from the bus stop
My
to
goodness.
my block, right?
Okay.
And
okay. Is it very far?
Yeah, it's very fast. So if you all know Nanyang Poly, it's like a long oval shape, right?
Okay.
So I need to run from the bus stop, which is at the end of the oval shape, to the top of the oval shape because that's where my nursing block is.
Oh dear.
So I have 5 minutes to run. So I'm already very flustered and, like, let's hope I get there by 8. If it's 8:01, that's it. You're marked absent, right? So I was like, okay, I need to rush. So I need to cross the bridge first
Okay.
after I alight. So there was a lot of students that alight at that bus stop also. I saw
heavy
this
traffic lah. Human traffic.
Then I saw this lady, like maybe like same level or what. I don't know her personally, but I just saw her like she came down from the bus and she was not feeling so well. Like I can see her face very pale. Like she's
Aiyo.
like those cold sweat kind of like all plastered over her face.
Aiyo. Okay.
So like I can see she really very unwell. Then she started to regurgitate, like vomit. Yeah. Just near the dustbin. Then I was like, oh dear. Like I had that intention to want to help her. The compulsion.
The urge to go and help her.
To
and
help
see what
her. Like, are
maybe
you
at least to
okay?
hold her, give her some tissue.
Yeah. Basically what I have in mind lah. I mean, although like, she might not need my help or she just want to get everything out from her system, right? But because I'm rushing for time, so I told myself, okay, I don't have time to help her. So I rush up the stairs. And while I'm still rushing up the stairs, I'm looking back at her and making sure she's okay.
Aiyo.
And
And
then
coming from a type 2,
yeah, you can feel, right?
yes.
So like I saw that she don't have tissue. So she was like trying to find something from her bag to wipe her mouth and stuff. But she don't
Aiyo.
have. Then
Oh my goodness.
like for people who know me, right, since primary school, I'm
Yes.
known to be the one who always have tissue.
Yes. I can safely say yes.
Yeah,
It's
because
a
I
very
always
big
have
yes.
I have this morning sinus allergy problem. So my dad always pack like 4 to 5 packs of tissue in my pocket.
Tons of tissue.
Yeah.
I can go and sell, But no, she didn't.
No,
It's
I don't
because she
sell
really
lah.
need it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I was
really
just
need
joking.
it. Like during half class, you can see the whole tissue all lined up on my table. Used.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm like, I got tissue, I want to give her, but I'm late.
Aiyo.
Then you imagine this is etched in my memory until now. I feel so guilty.
But also not your fault.
Yeah, I know.
On the other hand, yeah, at the moment, I think like now that I think of it, right, if I put myself in your shoes, I also feel bad and in fact worried about her to the extent of being worried about her, right?
Yeah.
Like you will think, oh my goodness, is anybody going to help her? Then I can't help her because I'm rushing for class, and what if she pass out after vomiting? Like that kind of concern for her, even though she's a stranger.
Yeah. And it's not because I'm a nurse or I'm training to be a nurse, etc. But it's really just my natural personality to want to help people.
It's just part of us actually.
Yeah.
Being type 2.
And then we will worry. We will think
Exactly.
like
Worry.
then as I
Does she
maybe
have help? Immediate. It's like, does she have
then
help?
like everybody just rush up the stairs and you know that nobody like actually stayed back to help her.
Oh,
That made me
dear.
feel even more worse. Like you could
Oh,
have done it
dear.
lah. Like that 1 minute, just forgo lor, Wow, until
Oh
now I
my.
cannot forget this memory.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It must be like a heavy weight in your mind and your heart.
Yeah. And when I tell this to other people who are not type 2 or they don't have a type 2 wing, right? They're like, huh? Aya, small matter lah. Why you so guilty over it? I'm like, huh? No
But for
leh.
me, I get it.
Yeah, Noel get it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so like, huh? It's not a small matter.
It's really like in Chinese we say 见死不救. Like you see someone dying and you don't help. I mean to really translate it loosely.
Yes.
It's just to watch the person die. It's almost to that extent. To us,
like you see
for
the person
us,
bleeding to death and then you just let the person bleed.
to us is until that extent, like we treat this kind of situation as that, like, someone is dying and then you're not gonna help them. So like just now you were saying, right, for those people who don't have type 2, be it a core or be a wing, then I think most probably they will be thinking, not so serious lah, never mind lah, sure got someone else to help lah, that kind of. But then for us, oh my goodness, it's really like what you say. You see until now you're still thinking about it. And the
10
moment
years
we
ago.
say that, exactly more than 10 years you were saying. And the moment we were saying that we want to talk about this topic, immediately we will really recall this memory.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
This is the struggles of type 2.
Yes, I know.
Plus the elephant memory from Noel, right? Wow. You'll
Yes.
never forget.
Yes, I tend to have elephant memory. So whatever good things, bad things, I can remember.
Yeah. So you feel like, wow, you let a person go and die. Oh, how
Yeah,
dare you?
Exactly. How can you just let the person just continue to vomit there, or maybe what if the person faint?
Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like when I tell my friend, right, they like, faint and faint lah.
Like someone else will come and help them, right? They
yeah,
have
like
that
faint
kind
lah,
of
faint lah.
assumption.
Yeah. Or maybe to them is, I'm thinking from their point of view, right, is that I also last time vomit, then nobody come and help me. So if nobody come and help this person also, like that lor.
that's trying to say like life give you lemons, then you make like lemonade lor. That they sound
Yeah,
something like
some
that.
like a little bit revengeful kind of feeling. Not revengeful in a way, but like life is not fair, what? So why? Why want to? Why want to be
But we
so nice to
cannot.
people? Ah, yeah, see, we
We
cannot.
cannot.
But on the flip side, too helpful also gonna burn. Ay.
Let it burn. From Usher, I just suddenly think of Let It Burn. Then you say burn, right? Then I was like, very familiar. Then my mind immediately, Let It Burn. You know the Usher song? Let
Yeah,
It
yeah,
Burn, like
yeah.
burn.
Old
Yeah.
song, very old song.
Yeah, it's a R&B. I like that song.
Well, I need to go and tweak my memory to that era
The
and try to
era.
remember the whole song.
Yeah, and then suddenly I can only remember these three words. I think after that he will go into like he will sing faster. Let it burn, da 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 da. Quite fast. Yeah, after that. I
Right,
can't
but
remember the
okay,
lyrics.
later
Yeah.
we will put out a playlist again. I think like that, every episode you have a playlist, whatever songs Noel sang. Even the Chinese songs also, you will just put it.
Oh yeah.
Then
Yeah,
link
yeah,
it into
yeah.
a Spotify playlist.
Then we make it public.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can consider doing that.
Yeah. So like speaking of being burned, right? What I mean is
Burn.
like sometimes being too helpful and then
Mm.
the person that you help, right? Like not
Don't
they
appreciate it.
they don't appreciate that, but they turn around like, did I ask you to help me? No.
Oh my goodness. It's like thanks but no thanks.
But it's worse than that. It's like, no, I can do it myself.
Oh.
I don't need your help.
Oh.
Yeah,
Then you make us very awkward.
yeah. Then we will just, like the anime character. Then the character become a stone figure.
Ah yes. I can imagine that.
That's how I feel at that moment. I got ask you to help me. Did I? Did I ask you to help me? Did I ask for
Then
help?
then you become frozen.
Oh
Let it
yeah.
go, let it go. Oh, okay. Because you say frozen only, then we think of this song. Okay, yeah, sorry.
There's another song I can maybe you can trigger your memory like 好人难当
男人，多希望你是好人。
something like that.
Then 女人 something like, yeah, I can't
Oh,
really
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Too long never sing this
Wow,
song
that
already.
one is our
It's
parents'
a
generation one.
really that old man?
That old.
That song is that old? I thought
That
it's around our
old.
era.
Oh, not really. Okay, maybe the one champ before us.
Yeah, I think it's the 80s or
The
early
80s,
90s.
yeah.
Early 90s song. I
Early
don't think it's
90s,
that old.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we baby that time. Yeah.
Really? I always thought that it's our secondary school time.
Nah.
Okay, never mind. After this, I shall go and find.
Yeah.
Okay,
We are going to create the playlist. So basically, what I was
Yes,
saying
back to our, yes.
is translate 好人难当, right, is hard to be a good person. Direct translation.
Difficult lah. Difficult
Difficult to be a good person.
mm.
You too helpful, people say, did I ask you for help? Like, do I look so useless?
Oh, yeah.
Indirectly,
Correct.
they are saying that, ma. Did I look so
Vulnerable.
helpless?
Helpless.
And
That I
it
need
somehow
someone
triggers
to...
some types, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like for type 8s, right, or type 3s, they don't like to be seen as weak.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
That's true.
helpless.
That's true.
So, when you overly help them, they'll be like, did I ask you for help? No. I can do it myself.
That's true.
I'm
That's
not
true.
weak, you know.
Now that I think of it, now that you say threes, right? Because I have a 3, then I think of it, yeah, sometimes if I receive too much, then my type 3 will kick in. Yeah, now that you mention it, would be... And you know what's the worst part? Because I also have a strong 2, So that it will be another internal struggle. Like I can understand, I can see why the person is being so overly helpful, but the type 3 in me will kick in because 3 is my core, right?
Yeah.
So then the type 3 will be, you think I'm very useless, is it? I mean, I don't mean anything bad,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
like, I can do this by myself actually. I actually don't need help. But the 2 will be, you also like that sometimes.
Yeah. So don't go and burn the type 2, please.
And then again, internal conflict, like 2
Yeah.
versus 3, 3 versus 2.
Yeah. Like in your mind, the type 3 will be like, am I so incapable in your
Yes,
eyes?
actually, yeah, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
yes, actually, yeah, I do think that way sometimes.
Yeah. So like then you also start to feel a bit like competitive, like I must show you I'm capable. But the type 2 in you also like, no lah, people just nice
Just
to
want to help.
you, want to help you, then why you don't
Yes.
accept leh?
Yes.
Then
Oh
you
my
like
goodness.
you like just fighting inside yourself. The devil
Yes.
and the angel just fighting.
Again, yes,
Yes.
again. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So you were saying 8 and 3 and then
Yeah, so they will be triggered when you overly helpful.
okay,
So yeah, there was one class I was in, we had 3 pregnant ladies in that
okay.
particular class.
Okay.
Then me being a mother of 2, right? I know,
Uh-huh.
being pregnant is really very tiring and all that. So
Mm.
we have one who is she's really close to delivery date lah. She's like 1 month away.
Okay.
So she's very very like she really need a lot of help. Like
Okay.
because in the class we need to move the chairs a lot.
Yeah.
And the chairs is those heavy dining chair, like with the
Ha. Metal frame.
metal frame and the cushion one.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay. All
and
right.
we need
Then
to
not
like
so
drag
good
across the
for
room. Yeah, that kind of thing.
not so good for a pregnant lady to be moving such things.
Yeah, so I'm always very like
Eager to help.
alert to help the one who is almost due.
Yes.
Like
I
anytime
mean
you can
it's
pop leh.
natural.
Yeah. But she's very accepting. She's very like oh, thank you so much for helping. And she's a French lady, so she's very nice. She's super like,
Appreciative.
yeah, very appreciative. Like she will really just stand there, okay, thank you for helping me. Then she'll just stand there and let you help.
Okay.
She worries she get in the way of you moving the chair and stuff. Yeah. But on the other hand, I also help the other pregnant ladies. And then I got burned by one of them.
Like how?
Like, no need, I can do it myself.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you see Noel now,
Yeah.
right, is the anime character that froze.
Like,
Frozen.
yeah, like,
Really frozen. Like, So I was pulling the chair halfway for her. And then she said this.
okay.
And then I froze there. So should I put the chair back to original position? Or should I continue to pull it towards you?
Yeah.
Like,
That is so awkward.
so damn awkward. I'm like, oh, okay.
What should I do now? You really must be scrambling for answers. Like, should I move the
Yes.
chair back? Should I put the chair here? But if I put the chair here, it's like middle of the way. And then if I were to shift it for her, she already say she don't need help. So what do
Yeah.
I do now? I can imagine. You see, I myself, I when you were talking about it, right? I visualize. Because I'm a very visual person, right? So I will visualize myself in your shoes at that scene, and then I can really think of all these, all these
Correct.
questions
All
scrambling.
the nonsense all going in my head already, right?
What to do now? Question mark.
So do I leave it there? Do I just leave it wherever I drag it to?
Yeah, exactly.
And then I
So
scratch
how?
it.
Oh,
Then I
how
like
now, brown cow?
then she proceeded to go and take it from me halfway.
Oh,
Then
okay.
I was
At
like,
least
okay.
at least she went to take it. If not, you'll be thinking, then do I stop here?
Yeah. But to me she's a very small frame person. But she's like very early in her pregnancy and this is her second child, so it's like she already know the ins and outs of getting pregnant and stuff like that, what to look out for. But I mean I don't mean to make you feel you're incapable.
It's not that you despise her, right?
No, yeah. I
It's,
really just want to help.
exactly. So I think
Yeah.
maybe it's like it's like very natural for us when we see people who are smaller in build, or especially old people. When you see them very frail, already very shaky, like you see the way they walk, they keep shaking, like the nerves or this, then or they look like they trip and fall anytime. It is like very natural, right? For me, I was like, wow, I will find something to go and help you, even though you don't seem to need help.
Yeah. But because maybe when I got burned a few times, like, I mean, this is just one incident, right? I got a few other times where I kena burn like that.
Let it burn. Okay.
So Noel will just help me add on the sound effect, right? Of my feelings.
Yes, let it burn.
And because of that, right, I'm more like, how do I'll hold myself back before I help.
Aiyo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I just suddenly think of one more song lah. 你给我伤心的理由，你给我伤心的理由。
Hey, this
And
Noel.
suddenly the 80s already now.
Yeah, today's all the 80s songs 80s, 90s, early 90s.
Let It Burn is I think early 20s. I mean the 2000, early 2000.
Early 2000s.
R&B is a hit during that time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But okay, I mean, all these things happen before I learn about Enneagram. And then when I learn about Enneagram, it all makes sense. It's like, oh, no wonder lah.
Yes.
Like,
And
no
especially
wonder.
after going through the coaching with you, yeah, also like ting ting, the light bulb, like no wonder. Same
The
as you.
dots just connected, right?
The epiphany, like in Chinese we like to say 原来如此.
There's another song for that.
Then I'm going to do the invisible beard thing as like a old wise man. 原来如此. Yeah, if only you can watch the Zoom video right now. Kelyn is like laughing at me, and I'm doing the sign like I have a very long beard.
Is that really like buy all these type of props if you want to put our podcast on video, right?
I know, right?
Yeah, really like have the props and then
Or we can use like an online sticker to paste like at the moment
like
the
a VR.
animated like an animated beard like at the
yeah,
原来如此.
原来如此.
Then in Chinese, no, in English, 原来如此 in English is that's
So that's that.
hello, that one is Japanese.
Now I cannot think of the direct translation.
Yes. I was thinking of the Japanese too, but then I was like, okay, never mind, let's think of the English version first.
そうですよね.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's basically to say that that's why something like
Yeah.
原来如此 that's why.
Like finally I understood why. Something
correct.
like that. Because the 原来 is a bit more like almost like finally.
Loosely translated by the two of us.
Yeah, loosely translated. Don't take our word for it. Please go and search Google Translate and stuff.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so after learning about type 2, then I started to realize this compulsion to help is very innate.
Yes.
It's really, it's like an instinct.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an instinct kind of thing. And Noel, when she learned about this, like she immediately, oh, no wonder you are always so motherly.
Yes.
Like even when
Since
primary
young,
school,
since
and all that, like if
You have
anybody
always
is
been the one.
sick
Yes.
or what, I'm the one who will go over. Are you okay? Do you want tissue? Do you want medicine? I got this, I got that. Do you want water? I help you take water. Yeah, I'm the mother
always-
hen. I'm the
Always looking out for people.
and we had one friend who fractured her leg.
Yes.
And then I'm always the one who will help her. Like, okay, I help you go up the stairs. I help you go down the stairs, that kind of thing. Oh, she want go toilet, I go with her. Not because we want to skip class. I
Yes.
know the other friend took it as a way to skip class. But I don't have that intention.
We are not gonna say the names, but you girls know who you are.
And there was once that 5 of us actually all skip class together.
Yeah, I think so, leh.
There was
I
once,
think so.
There was
I think
once.
so.
But it was
Well, oh,
fun.
no, we need to help her, teacher. We need to help her.
Yeah,
We
we need to
seriously
help
need
her.
to help
Then
her.
we stay back at the canteen to buy snacks.
Still eating fishball, right? Fishball 3 for 10 cents
Yeah, I
only.
remember.
Those were the days.
And then she liked to spam chili or something.
Ah,
I know
yes.
one of them, they like to spam chili.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know who you are, girl. If you're listening, girl.
So yeah, the type 2, this compulsion, like when me and Noel can understand each other, if you
Yes.
feel the same way, right, highly likely you have a type 2 in you.
Like you're very naturally drawn to help out people. You help lah. You will want to take care of people. You want to make sure that everyone is comfortable. You just become hospitable. Am I right to say that? Very
Yeah.
hospitable person.
Yeah. Very caregiver like.
Yeah.
So to explain a little bit on a deeper level why a type 2 functions this way is because our inner drive and intention, right, is that the people around me need help and love. Love is a very important word for type 2,
Yes.
right?
I
So
love you. You love me. And then Kelyn is not allowed to sing the subsequent sentences because she went to pick up the E version of it. I hear her laughing
the two
because
version.
she's guilty of it.
Let's
I have
let da 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 da.
Yeah, like you lucky she's giving you the part not the actual words Okay, if the moment
You
she
want
start
to
sing
know
the actual
about
words,
the censored version?
you
Message
hear her
us.
laughing. No, please do not message her, please do not message us.
No, I don't know where I heard it
Only-
from, but it was
this
like
is
some
the only
secondary school
time-
thing.
Oh my goodness. This will be the only time I'm telling listeners to not message us, y'all.
Not about this. Because Noel don't want you all to learn the bad version.
No. Yeah.
So basically for
Okay,
type
after
2,
Bunny song.
yes.
We are very Bunny song.
Yeah, the love is very important. They want to give love, give help. So they're always called they're either called the helper, not very nice word, or the giver.
Okay.
Yeah, so the inner intention is everybody need help. Everybody need my help. I need help everybody. Everybody need to be taken care of. I need to care for everybody.
Everybody needs attention from me.
Yeah.
I need to give my attention to everybody.
Yeah, I need to give. Yeah.
We are
So-
always the giver. We are
Yeah,
always-
yeah, yeah. So like in a relationship, if there is a giver and taker, type 2 will always be the giver. 100% without doubt. Even after they gonna burn so many times, they will still
Let
be the
it
giver.
burn. You see again, Noel sings.
Ay. Okay, just to translate the word kena. Kena is a Malay word. It means to get burned. Yeah. So basically the word is something like
To get something.
Yeah.
Kena means to get something.
yeah, like you
kena,
kena COVID. You got COVID. Something
Yeah.
like that. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Singapore is full of Singlish. So in case anybody don't understand Singlish,
Yeah. So we will try to remind each other to translate certain words
Yes,
that
yes,
we
yes.
very frequently use out of context.
okay, yeah.
Okay, so on a unhealthier level of a type 2, a type 2 would tend to dramatize
Oh,
the
you
help.
mean like those Taiwan, those Channel 8 every time like to show the Taiwan long drama,
Yeah.
the full of drama.
Like I sacrificed so much for you. How could you do this to me? What about our family? That one. That one.
Emotionally blackmailing also.
Yes. So
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
that's the exact word. Like when a
Emotionally
type 2 is on
blackmailing.
the unhealthy side,
Unhealthy.
they will use all this to emotionally blackmail you.
Aiyo.
And the thing is, because type 2s, we are very extrinsically sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, because we can really step into the person's shoe. When we say we step into the person's shoe, we really embody you already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I can embody the type 8. But not as strong lah. I don't have their aura and all that. But I can see, I can feel their thoughts and everything. I'm so sensitive. I already sense what you are thinking
Very
already.
intuitive.
Very intuitive.
Okay.
Okay. So, like, because we are so sensitive, we know where your weak points are. Then we will
okay.
use that to blackmail you. For unhealthy type 2, they will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what do they achieve from doing that?
Usually it's because they don't feel appreciated or they are not getting the love that they thought they will get. Right? Because in a sense, average to unhealthy type 2, they find that I give you means I want something back. It's
Like
always
a give and take.
It's always a give and take. This world is fair, ma. Like, like if you have a type 1 wing, like me, a type 2 with a type 1 wing, then we'll feel like injustice. Like, I give
imbalance.
you never give me. I pay for the goods, you never give me the goods. How can? That kind of thing.
Yes.
So for them, it's more of a reciprocal. So like I give you with the conditional giving, and I expect something back from you. Next time I need your help, you better be there. Like some sort of this type of
something in layman terms, like I scratch your back, you scratch my back lah.
something like that lah. So there is this unspoken rule in their head, right? And in a very unhealthy type 2, right, they will actually keep a mental record of what are the things they help you.
Oh, actually, okay lah. For me, I cannot because I already naturally have elephant memory. So I remember good things, bad things, everything I remember.
Yeah, you remember how much this person owe you and all that, right? All the favors, all the money, all the da 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 da.
Something like that. Yes. But I don't mean any harm lah. Actually, we don't mean any harm.
We don't mean any harm.
And we don't use it. I mean, I can't say for other people. I can only say for the two of us. Is that we just. It's not that we want to remember. We just. God made us this way.
Yeah.
The universe
Simple
made us
answer.
this way. The universe made us this way to remember it. But it's not that we will use it as a weapon. We don't do that.
But in an unhealthy too, they might use it as a weapon. Yeah, like you say, emotionally blackmailing the person.
Then they will use it as this day, this year, I did this for you, and then you see all the track record, like your bank transaction, all they can print out, it's as though that. Then they print out from the brain,
especially during a quarrel.
All the PDF version in your brain, all come out.
Especially during a quarrel.
Yes, then
they can suddenly remember like 3 months back I did this for you, or 6 months back, or when we started dating, I did this for you.
Yes. So why you never do it back for me?
And I waited for you to return the favor, but
until
it's
now
been 10 years. They can remember.
10年之前你还没还我。
对了
I just changed the lyrics.
But okay, I mean on the other side, when type 2 is very healthy, they are actually very generous, very unconditional, mother loving type.
Okay, that's
a
nice.
very good reference point is Mother Teresa.
Oh yes.
I mean to go into those like very rural areas, very like all
very
the people are poor,
very
like
unfortunate.
They are suffering, like she can feel for them, and she still want to give, even though she don't have a lot to give.
Yes.
Even like just giving them a hug or giving them some love or care, they don't mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just in her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very type 2 to the core.
Would you say that she's at the highest point of the level of type 2?
I don't know her well enough to see that. So I find that the people who are very high in type 2 level, right? And also from what I learned, right, is that they are more self-introspective.
That means they will keep looking, as in like a self-reflection kind.
Yeah, they'll be more like self-reflective and more, they'll focus more on themselves. Okay, so this is the paradox of a type 2. A type 2 cares so much about others that they forget about themselves.
Yes.
And I don't
agree.
mean
I
I don't
agree.
mean in any ways of boasting or anything, but
Yes.
this is just a very natural problem that a type 2 have.
Yes, I totally get it.
Yeah. And when their needs are not met, right, because they don't tell anybody, or sometimes they don't even know they have needs, right?
And that's where they explode.
Then they explore, or they'll emotionally blackmail you, or they will create drama to get attention. Like,
Yes.
hey, I also human, I also need help. How come nobody help me?
Yes, correct.
But the people around you will be like, you never ask for help. How I know how to help you? Like, because they are not as sensitive as us,
Yes.
they
Correct.
don't, like
They
for
don't
us,
see it. They
they
don't
don't
feel
see it, they don't see your need, right?
And
Like
they
for
don't
us,
feel
we
it.
already, like before the lady going to vomit, right? My dad 10 years ago memory, before that lady gonna vomit, right? I already can predict what she need
Yes.
later, which is tissue, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
for other types, right? They don't see that.
Actually, now that you talk about this, I in my previous workplace lah, yeah, I was over the time. Initially, I was with attached to a different manager. Okay, so over like I think I worked 2-3 years already. Then I was my director switched me to another team. So I was following another manager, and yeah, we worked very well. So he noticed this also. Now that you mentioned this, like what you say, so called like you predict, because for your case is she's just a passerby. Okay, for my case is maybe because I work with him, so I sort of know his pattern, his habits, his little habits, whatever. So it's very natural of me. Maybe around 3-4 o'clock, I myself I would like to have a cup of coffee. Then I know he has this habit too, so I will just make 2 cups.
Yeah,
Then
without
initially,
asking.
correct. Initially, he will be very pleasantly surprised. Like, how you know I want coffee? Or
But
like
we will
sometimes,
notice this type of thing about
yeah,
the
you
person,
see,
right?
Or like when we go out to eat, for lunch on this, right? Then very standard, like, okay, I'll stand by the tissue or what. Then the rest of that, okay. It's not about taking advantage of me, like, confirm Noel provide tissue. It's just, how come, like, I have these small details that I'll remember. Correct.
Yeah, like we tend to have that care for others in the sense that I know Noel cannot drink certain things like certain milk or like soy milk and stuff. Then I will remember. So like anytime we go out eat or something like that, like if it's something got to do with soy, like bean curd or what, then I'll be like, this one got bean curd then
Yeah, correct.
like to others it's like, wow, you care until like so advanced.
Like
so
you know them inside out. It's as though you know them. But it's just very natural to us, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then the type 2 who maybe if they don't know about Enneagram or they haven't learned the
They're not
self-development
exposed to this.
to this, right? Then they'll think, I can like that think for you. How come you cannot think like that for me? Why you
correct.
cannot predict what I need?
They will sort of expect people to be the same as them, but actually, in fact, this is a very unique part.
This is a very unique gift lah. I would say that
not
the
everybody
type
have it.
2 have. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a very good example was like when my kids are very young, we always need to diaper change them and stuff. And sometimes the cupboard can be quite far away. So my thinking is usually when I'm helping my husband and he's the main person changing them, right? I'll already very naturally go and take a diaper and pass to
Like
him.
prep the place.
You know what is going next, what? It's just 3
Yes.
steps, right? Open, clean,
Yes.
throw. That's it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So there's only that few things that you need, right? So the wet wipes and then the diaper and stuff, right?
Yes.
So to me it's a simple thing like, but how come when I'm changing he don't take the diaper for me?
Oh my goodness, that's what happened with my manager. I mean, just now I was talking about the manager because whenever I ask him a question, right, I know he's a person who likes to use pen and paper. He likes to draw out things to explain, or like maybe draw a table to write down figures, or draw diagrams, that kind of thing. So the moment I know that I need to ask him a question, I will already stand by rough paper and pencil. Then I will like, I need to ask you something. Then I'll just put the paper and pencil near him. Then I'll, okay, this drawing, how do I interpret it? Blah blah blah. Then again he will smile. He will like, how come you know? He will like, how come you know? So over time he also got used to me being sensitive lah to all the knickknacks and the details of this.
In Chinese we call this 体贴.
Thoughtful, right?
Thoughtful, yes. Very
Yeah,
thoughtful.
correct.
Very thoughtful, and also at the same time, like, how do I say? Is it like there's some sort of closeness lah in the Chinese word, because 体贴 is more like
贴心.
贴心, yes, 贴心, yeah.
Yes.
So 贴心 is more like caring plus thoughtful together.
Yeah, it's a combi of both, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know the
Correct.
person by heart, like heart. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That time also at the same place, at the same workplace, we were planning we are like girls dinner out after work lah. So then, as usual, every time we're like, hey, where shall we go? Where shall we go? As usual, right? Then me being the foodie again, and then being the planner again, and also now that we're talking about this topic, being able to like sense people and to remember people's small details, right? So I just very naturally I went, colleague A, she prefers fried food, so we can go to like maybe a fried chicken place. But colleague B, she prefers to eat vegetables. She's quite a health conscious person. So then for colleague C and myself, we are quite okay. Like we don't mind if you want to go like healthy food. Or you want to go like fried chicken and go and get all greedy. We are okay. Yeah. So then the three of them, right? Because we're discussing and the four of us discussing, then the three of them like just jaw drop like, huh? You even noticed that I like fried food? Like how you know? Then the other one is like, how you got notice that I every time eat veggie one? How you know?
Yeah.
That I also, when they ask me become I like yeah. I
Then
ask
Noel
myself
become
also.
frozen.
Frozen. Like, let it go. Let it go.
But I really feel that it's a natural thing that we tend to look into all these details.
We are just made this way lah.
We are a very people person. We
Yes.
really care for the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's
And we
also
are very observant also.
yeah, we're very observant. Like but but also like sometimes a bit too nice, then people hurt us.
Yeah, you want me to sing that song again? Is it?
But not in a
Let
way
it
that we
burn.
too helpful or what. But I did have one experience recently where
Oh.
it was just the first time I'm meeting this person. It's actually a friend of a friend that we
Okay.
just happened to meet for like an event or something. So like after the event, we were at the traffic light, I think. We were waiting for the green light. And then this friend she brought her husband with her that day. Then they were saying, hey, I heard from this friend that you have 2 kids. Then I have 2 kids. So like being the motherly figure that I am, I thought you were interested to see my kids ma. Right? Because both of them, they don't have kids yet. Yeah, they like newlywed lah.
Okay.
So like then I show them the photo of my kids like happily but both of their faces are not those that I expected. Like usually those who like kids, they're like, oh, so cute. Or even if they don't like kids, they will be like, oh, cute how old are? They will ask this kind of questions, right? But these two just blank face, like, we didn't ask for this, the kind of look. Like when you serve the table the wrong food, then they're like, oh, we
Okay.
didn't order this. You know, the kind of face.
That kind of face.
Yeah,
Okay,
then
okay.
I was like,
Uh-huh.
why? Okay, like what's going on? Then, like before my thoughts could come in, right? The lady of that couple lah, she's like, oh, my husband was saying like, wow, scared if I give birth to kids, then will become as fat as you.
What?
Yeah,
My
it's my first
goodness.
time meeting them.
My
This is
goodness.
the first time I'm seeing this person. I've never
Why
known them
so
before.
rude?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Then
What the heck?
at that moment there, I still, I'm just being a very nice person. I don't retaliate. I don't.
Yeah, yeah. We are like that.
Yeah, we will just eat or we will just
Oh,
swallow
we
our
just
hurt.
let people bully us.
Yeah, we will just let them. Like I'm not those that will fight back. Like some people say, why you so timid? You should fight back. You should stand up for yourself. But
It's not that we are timid, it's we don't like to offend people.
yeah, like I say, relationship very important to type 2. Love is very important to type 2. So they don't want to seem as a dislikable person.
And like going against
Really don't like to go against people. And I mean, like,
and remember we said before, we were brought up in a very respect others. You must always respect others. You cannot be
yeah,
rude. You cannot talk back. You must always be very friendly. You must always be gentle.
yeah.
You know, we both of us, we were brought up in that kind of concept. So that's why whenever people do that to us, our first reaction, our auto reaction is, oh, keep quiet.
Yeah. Freeze and keep quiet.
Mm.
So
That's why we always
I
let
kept
people bully
quiet, I
us.
think, for about 2-3 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, then my friend kid, actually he started to talk like, different people, different body, so you cannot like compare. Like to me it's like, okay, thank goodness my friend stood up for me.
what the heck?
Yeah, but at the same time I also never retaliate. But my next sentence, was so nice. Like,
What?
different people, different genes. So doesn't
Aiyo.
mean you will become like that. So
Aiyo.
I indirectly agree with her that, you
You
know,
see, that's the
you
thing
see,
about us.
you see, then after that, right, after I left them, right, then I start getting very angry.
Then you built up the frustration already.
Yeah, like why didn't I retaliate? Like, oh,
I
how
know.
dare she say this to me? I first time meet her leh.
I know, right?
And then
I
when I told
totally
my
get it.
husband this, right, he was like, 哇，跟你很熟啊. Like in Chinese, very close to you, is it? For you to like
To
insult
say
me like
such,
that.
no, even
Yeah.
if you're close friends, I don't think that's appropriate.
Yeah, it's very inappropriate. Yeah.
Even no matter
Yeah.
how close you are, it's very inappropriate.
Yeah.
My
Like,
goodness.
yeah, there's a nicer way to do this, to ask this question.
Those such things should be kept. Like, you want to talk to your spouse about this other thing, like gossip about others. Please, like, keep it in the bedroom. Something like your whatever things, you also keep it in the bedroom.
Yeah,
You don't go
correct.
around saying this type of thing. This type is very personal opinion.
Yeah,
That
so
is very
like,
hurtful.
when I told Noel about it, right, Noel was like, I see her face just now. Like, I think this is not the first time I told her, so she also like,
Yes.
The feeling, it still hurts a bit, but okay lah, I got over it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Ayo.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you start to feel bad about myself at that moment. That like, I should have stand up. I should have retaliated.
But you see, we are not those defensive kind.
We are not.
Our reaction is always, okay, then mind, let the person be. We keep quiet first.
Yeah.
It's always like that. Then after that, when we go back home, or like we finally sit down and think about it, especially we are very self-reflective people, right? Then that's where the I should have done that. I should have what? But then deep down inside, we also know that we don't like to talk back. We don't like to stand. Not say we don't want to stand up for ourselves, but we don't have that automatic. We are like the opposite of defensive people.
We are
The
the
defensive
opposite of type 8, yeah.
the defensive people will be like, what do you say? What do you say? I can give you 1
No,
to
no, no.
10
I don't think
reasons.
they will say anything. The punch already go over to her face.
Yeah, true also.
Yeah,
So you see, we are the total opposite. Yeah, so sometimes
yeah.
it's not that we want to let people bully us, but you see this type of thing, like immediately you were saying, right, you can sort of like agree with her. You see, I also, I don't know why, I have instances like that. Like I have this close family member also. Whenever we talk about something, I mean most of the time it's a joke, right? But her immediate reaction is always not like you, what? Like actually like
Oh
being
dear.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like being sarcastic
I
to you.
hate this type of people.
Then I'll also get a shock, like, huh? Actually, in my heart, I was thinking, if you are just joking, like playing around, why suddenly you so defensive? Then I also never stand up for myself. I will just
Yeah.
keep quiet. Then after when I go back to my room or like go and do other things, then like
Then you fume over it.
yeah. Then had like
Why did I say something just now? Like anything to
yes,
shoot back. Like you also
correct.
don't look very skinny. What? Who are you to
Yeah, we
judge
are
it?
not like that.
Yeah, we're not those that will
Yeah.
like shoot back, like criticize or insults like on the fly kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
especially, yeah, Kelyn always say that I'm too nice. Actually, yeah, I also agree. I'm a very tolerant person. I have
Yeah,
tolerated
Noel
a lot of shit. Really,
Noel
I
not only
tolerated.
have elephant memory, she also
Yeah,
have elephant tolerance. See, it become tongue twister. Elephant memory and elephant tolerance.
yeah, I agree lah. I agree a lot. Kelly is not the first person to tell me that I have very high level of tolerance.
Like the things that she sit through, right? The different type of
Yeah,
people that she,
in my whole life,
yeah. And then when she tell
I have
us, and
met
then I'm
many
like,
many people.
if it was me, I already walked
Yeah.
off.
Okay, yeah, so about my high level of tolerance, right? I think we leave it for another episode lah, huh? Because the
Yeah.
high level would be a very long list. So I think never mind lah. I'll be showcasing the different experiences in the different walks of my lives, even though it's only one life
Different people that
that I
test her
have to tolerate.
tolerance.
Yes. You know, it's like doing those like, you know, IKEA, they have the tolerance level. Yeah, I think I'm something like that. Like people just like to use me as the tolerance. You know, in IKEA they like to advertise like even the elephant can stand on this furniture. They like to put
Oh,
so I think the people that I met in my life, they like to do that test on me. Then how much Noel can take it?
how much weight? How much
Ah,
longer?
how much mental stress can Noel take it? But then don't in Chinese we like to say 不要小看我. In loosely translated, don't see me small. I
Don't
really tolerated.
underestimate
Ah,
me.
yes, that's the proper English. Underestimate me.
Yeah,
I
this
I
Noel.
can really I can really tolerate and tolerate until the day I explode. Then it's too late lah. But yeah,
Okay, then you
it's
will
not a
know.
good thing. But yes, okay. So never
Yeah.
mind. We leave it for another episode, another day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
we will always come back to this. Even the
Yes.
type 2 I cannot finish also. So
Yeah, it's a very long story. We can go on and on about type 2.
yeah, because
Yes.
yeah,
Too
both
many
of us
things
really feel
really.
so strongly about it, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then like back to the topic about like the self introspection of a very
Yeah, yeah,
healthy
yeah.
type 2, right? Because
Mhm.
they tend
Mhm.
to forget about themselves. So
Yes,
a
correct.
healthy type 2 will more likely look inwards and see that
Mm.
okay, uh I need this and I need that. And they
Okay.
will be more open to ask for help.
Mm.
Yeah. And really it really comes from type 2. It's really very hard for us to ask for help. It's really very hard. It's
Yeah,
really
I
very
know,
difficult.
right?
It's really
Yeah.
like you're trying to get the something out from a statue or something. Like you're trying to dig something out from a well that is empty. Like
Oh.
they really so hard to open their mouth to ask for help.
Mm.
And when we ask for help, right, we are really very vulnerable because we don't know whether you will help.
Correct. It's like exposing ourselves.
Yeah, then we also don't know whether will it implicate you to
And
help.
normally we are the one who gives the help, not
Yeah.
receive the help.
Yeah, so we also very awkward when we receive help.
Very conflicting, right? You see,
Yeah, very
like
conflicting.
just now you were saying when we give and give and give, then if people don't realize, then that's where we will emotionally blackmail.
We will
But
explode
of course,
lah. We will like,
when you're
how come
at
you
the
not give me?
unhealthy type 2
Yeah.
stage, then but we also feel that why is it so difficult to ask for help? So conflicting or
Like, why so difficult for others to help me?
ah
Like, why can't they already know that I need help?
yeah. But on the other hand, you also will think, "Aya, I dare not say that I need help." You feel so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in a lot of circumstances, right? By the time they
Yes.
ask for help, right? They
Yes.
help themselves already.
Oh,
Like for myself lah, like like for
okay.
example,
If
taking
you
the
can,
diaper thing,
if you
right?
can see my face on video, I just give them the hope.
The frozen look again.
Yes.
The uh, I thought you asked for help. Oh, never mind, I help myself already.
Oh,
Like that's usually the case in my house setting. Like I'll
oh,
tell my
okay.
husband like, can you help me take this? Then after that, I will just go walk there and take myself. Then like, I thought you asked
Okay.
me for help. Then
Then I never mind. I do it. It's okay.
or
Yeah.
like if the help is not as fast as we go and do it ourselves, then we will be like, never mind, I do it myself.
Yes. Correct.
So there's a lot of conflicting kind of back and forth. So type 2, who is on a much more healthier level, will really give you generously, unconditionally, without expecting anything back from you. And at the same time, they know when not to help.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That means is it because they let it burn many times already, so
No,
they
no, no.
know?
It's not really
Or
because of they got burned, but it's more of like sometimes not helping is helping.
oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, now they mention this. I think I just
Yeah.
had a I was chatting with my bestie who is facing some difficulties. So yeah. Yeah, I was also telling her that like it's okay, you meant well, you want to help this person, but if the person don't want to help themselves, then just let it be. Yeah. I remember telling my
Yeah.
bestie this.
Let it be. Let it
Yeah, and
be.
let it go. I think I typed that. Let it go, let it go.
Yeah, I
Really just
see
let it go
Noel.
because to 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 help them, they don't they don't they don't even want to receive it. They
Yeah, I mean
reject
like they
you.
don't want to help
Accept it.
themselves. Yeah.
Mm,
Then no matter how
correct.
you want to help them to realize or help them to do something.
Mm.
Yeah, so by if they don't want they do they don't want your help, then you go help them, you will backfire again.
Correct.
Yeah, they will be like, I don't see a problem here. Why are you, imposing this on me?
Yes. Why are you running towards me for assistance when actually
Yeah,
I don't need any?
yeah. So,
Mm.
healthier level type 2 will hold themselves back, observe the situation,
Oh,
and
okay.
be more perspective in the sense that, okay, I see this person who might need help, is not in need of help,
Mm.
right? But do I need to help? Or can they
It
help
means
themselves?
able to gauge lah, in a way, able to gauge that okay, I
Mm.
think they don't need my help.
Yeah, yeah. So there's
So that
some
means
sort of
I
wisdom there.
know. Is it something like able to control the compulsion?
Yes.
Because compulsion, I mean the right compulsion, the word compulsion means you really need to do the urge to do something very badly, right?
Yeah,
So that means they're able to control the urge to go and help
yeah,
when they're at a very healthy level two. I mean type 2. That's
yeah,
what you're trying to say, right?
yeah. This is
Ah.
also one of the small actions that a type 2, right? When you want to grow your level of health, you want to go up the levels. This is a very small little
Yes.
action you can start to do to grow your level.
That means take a step back and look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, like small little
Like to
things,
zoom
like
out.
don't take up such a big
Immediately.
task. Like small little things. Like what I observed was after I learned about all this, and then one of the
Yes.
small little neural actions is to
Yes.
do this, right?
Yes.
So I realized that in class, a lot of people like to their pen will drop on the floor,
Ah.
like because there is no table on the
Mm.
chair, right? There is no
Mm.
folded table, so usually the manual is quite big, and then
Mm.
the pen will just roll off the manual.
Mm. Mm.
The previous me will be like running, even though I'm quite far away, I'll run over and pick it up for the person.
Uh-huh.
Like that's my compulsion,
Oh.
to help the person. Or if
Okay.
I'm just sitting behind the person, I will do that lah. I
Ah.
will just stretch forward and take
I mean,
the
okay,
pen.
like if behind the person still okay within the radius.
Yeah. But sometimes they are just a few steps in front of me. I will still stand up and help them.
Oh, wow, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the compulsion. That's it. So see
Ah.
the difference between Noel and me, right? The type 2 core, right? The compulsion is
Ah.
very strong.
Like
It's much
the word
stronger.
core is really core.
Yeah. It's strongest in the core, ma.
Yes.
Yeah, so so for me, after I learned this small little action that I can do, to hold back and don't pick up the pen, it was so painful to watch.
Yeah, even though it was just that few seconds, I'm sure you're like, oh my goodness. I should have, I could have, the I should have and I could have helped
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
person.
yes, 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 yes.
Right?
It's
Am
like
I
that
right?
that lady that was vomiting at the school
Bus
there.
stop. Yes.
Yeah,
I should have and I could have helped her.
yeah.
Ayo.
But then you also need to. It's just a pen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like somebody dropped a baby or something,
It's just
right?
a pen, correct?
Yeah, it's just a
Something that
pen.
they are capable of picking it up by themselves.
Yes, they're fully capable, and they can just turn around and pick it up. Or
Yes,
if they didn't
correct.
realize, then I can just tell them, "Hey, your pen dropped."
Mm.
Instead of helping them to take out the pen and give it to them.
Yes.
Like these are the small little things you can do as a type 2 if you find that you have like similar strong urges to hold yourself back a little and then to tell yourself it's okay. The person can help themselves. Then
Yes.
if they really like struggling, then I'll go over and help.
To be able to judge lah based on the amount of help needed. Instead of
Yeah.
like the slightest thing and then you rush over.
Yeah, you just jump on it. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
these are a few things that I hope that can help our like listeners, to understand yourself a little bit better, as we share about all these types and all the Enneagram types. It's always
And
from
our own
our
stories. Yeah.
it's always from our own experience. It's
Mm.
not a cookie cutter thing. It doesn't apply to every type 2s or every type whatever, right?
Yes.
So I mean, the best way for you to find out is to go and do a test and to get somebody to go through with you your Enneagram type. Yeah.
Yes, look for Kelyn.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that because I went through her coaching. Ding ding.
Yeah. So, I mean, because we don't want to just know the type and don't know what to do next. Right?
And
Because
even for me, I like sometimes I also still have questions about my own 136. Like what I always thought I know about it, but actually, whenever I talk to Kelyn, there's different situation. The 136 can mean differently.
the
Yeah.
different levels of health is one aspect.
Yes.
And then we also have your subtype. In Enneagram, we have the second degree level of each core type. And then we also have the different lenses which the different types see the world. Yeah, and that will also factor into how and why you behave certain way, how
Yes.
and why your thoughts are like this, how and why you feel that way about the person. Why are you so triggered? Like sometimes some people just trigger you just by the sight of them.
I know, right? I don't want to say names, but yeah, there are people like that.
Yeah, so I mean it happens to all of us, and all types
Yeah.
have the ability to be triggered and to be inspired, right? So it's not saying that only a certain type will have this or that. Yeah, so we want to
Yes.
put it very bluntly out to you guys so that you all don't start labeling yourself or your friends or anyone, right?
Correct.
This is like a growth journey and it's always continuous. Yeah.
Yes.
Even until now,
And I'm
every
also still
day.
learning.
Yeah, I'm also learning. Every day I'm learning from different type of people. I'm learning from different sources of, causes and stuff to deepen my
Yes.
knowledge about it. Yeah.
Yes. So I hope you all enjoy our episode 11, the introduction to type 2.
Yes.
And also somewhat like experiences, like real life experiences of us as type 2. And what are the things that happen. So you see, Kelyn, poor girl, until now still thinking of this scenario that is so strongly etched into her brain, Aiyo.
Yeah. This is the part of me that has the elephant memory of Noel.
Yes. So if you all have any similar experiences or if you ever, or maybe it could be you witness someone doing a type 2 thing, you can let us know too. Then as a non-type 2, what do you observe and how do you feel? What do you think about it? Yeah, we are so interested to know.
Yeah, that'd be very interesting to know. Yeah.
Yes, and then we can discuss about it too.
Yeah, from a different type of view of type 2s.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes.
So I think that's about it for this episode. The 1 plus 1 equals to...
When to become one. I just needed to sing one more time.
Yeah, I just needed to let her sing one more time.
Yes.
Okay.
So we will touch on type 2 again because it's a very, very wide range. We can talk and talk about type 2.
It's a very close to heart topic.
Exactly. So watch out for type 2 part 2.
Maybe in the future, might not be the next episode, but maybe in the future, and we will bring it back. And if you guys have any experience that you all want us to share on air, do let us know also, so we can also share our perspective about it and stuff.
Yeah. Or if we have the compulsion to share in the immediate next episode, then you will listen to it. I tell you.
And to become one.
Yes, because episode 12 you want to know about type 2 part 2.
Oh dear, this Noel already predicting the next episode.
Okay.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.